Elden Ring is one of the biggest games coming out in 2022. It's no secret. In fact, it's right around the corner. The game already has a collection of awards despite not even being released. Two of them being the most anticipated Game of the Year award. Many fans of the Souls series are extremely excited for this game to come out, me included. However, despite all the hype behind Elden Ring, I have noticed an increased amount of just horrible takes on this game. Most of it being mainly from Twitter, as usual, nothing too surprising there. But seriously, I've seen these dog shit takes over and over so many times that it's actually like every time I see a new one, it's just embarrassing to look at. So as someone who spent numerous hours in the Elden Ring network test, totally during the network test times, not through a jailbroken console, I thought I'd go ahead and give my input on these dogshit doo-doo ass takes. I've gone ahead and summed up the majority of these garbage takes into 3 main points. The first one being, now somehow this is one of the most common bad takes on the game, mainly due to an interview with Miyazaki that came out like a week ago. In this interview, Miyazaki basically said, the graphics team that worked on Elden Ring felt extra pressure due to Bluepoint's Demon Souls remake. He also states that graphics are never a top priority for them, as it should be. I would rather have good story, good gameplay, good world, over good graphics any day for any game. There are actual human beings with brains in their head that believe that if the graphics are bad, the game is bad. I do not care who you are. This take is objectively wrong no matter how you look at it. And I guarantee you that the people who are claiming this have probably never played a Souls game to begin with. Some of these people, if you can even call them that, believe that Elden Ring looks exactly like Dark Souls 3, and they have trouble telling the difference between them. Take a good look at this. Does this look like the same game? How the fuck can you confuse these two games? One is gray as shit and the other one actually has color. And guess what? That gray ass game that kinda looks like ass, that's one of my favorite games of all time. The graphics aren't great, but it's a damn good game. These people probably see me as a heretic and plan to crucify me. Now I honestly don't think I need to even go any further on this one, but just in case, other games that are loved by many people and considered extremely good games include Minecraft, Undertale, Roblox, even Dark Souls 1. Dark Souls 1 won an award called Ultimate Game of All Time, where it went against many other popular games. So, I think I can say with a certainty that good graphics don't make a game good. Like, dude, you want good graphics? Go outside. And that brings us to the next dog shit take of the year. Now this one, I can definitely understand to an extent. My problem with this is the reuse animations these people are complaining about. Here's a good example of what I'm talking about. So this tweet here kinda blew up, mainly for the wrong reasons. Most people were clowning on him. In the video on the tweet, he's comparing Dark Souls 3 animations to Elden Ring animations. And of course, they're very similar, basically reused. But I really don't understand the problem with this. Like, it's a parry animation. And an animation where you stab a dragon in the eye. Why do you want them to reinvent that? That's like expecting the reload animation in the next Call of Duty game for the AR-15 to be completely different from the previous. Like, if it was an animation for a boss or like an enemy, like I would understand, like that kind of sucks, they use the same thing. But when it's something as basic as a parry animation, like how do you even want them to reinvent that? How would they do that? Like, do you want them to maybe hit the enemy with the shield and throw it behind their back into the air, jump, catch it, and then hit them again with it? Like, what are you expecting, man? It's a goddamn FromSoft Souls game. They're not gonna do that. It's on DMC5. Think about it like this. Would you rather FromSoft make everything brand new, nothing reused, the basic animations completely brand new, don't look like the other games, but the new content kind of sucks because, they have to take time to make all the animations again? Or would you rather they reuse the basic animations that they've already made years ago that work perfectly fine, so they can focus on the new stuff. I don't know about you, but the second choice seems like the clear winner to me. They also compare the emotes because some of them are the exact same. They put them into Elden Ring like they usually do with their games. Now this right here is how I know this person does not really care about the Souls games, because most Souls fans want the old emotes. This is also very misleading because there are a bunch of new emotes in Elden Ring that he didn't even bother to talk about, I guess. So yeah. And that brings us to the third and final garbage take of the year. A lot of Souls fans joke about this one, but there are genuinely people who believe that Elden Ring is just Dark Souls and it's no different from the other games. And they're right to an extent. Elden Ring has the FromSoft Souls-like formula, which is what all Souls fans want. I've noticed that a lot of people have this misconception with Elden Ring, that since it's a new IP, it's all of a sudden not supposed to be like Dark Souls. Just because Elden Ring is open world, it doesn't mean that all of a sudden it's not going to be like the other games. FromSoft's main target audience are fans of Souls-like games. We want a game with the Souls-like formula that FromSoft created, and we want a bunch of new elements added to it, which is exactly what they achieved with Elden Ring. They did it perfectly. Bloodborne is also a great example of this. Bloodborne also has the classic FromSoft Souls-like formula, but they added a bunch of new elements to it and put it in a new world. The last thing I would want would be for FromSoft to not use the Souls-like formula at all and just create some new shit. There's actually a pretty recent example of devs changing the formula that players loved, and it just ended horribly. Of course, I'm talking about Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. Man, what a fucking disaster. Now, I'm not gonna talk about Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies for too long, but basically what happened with it is instead of following the classic Zombies formula, they actually changed it so much that it's not even a round-based mode anymore. And a lot of people hate Call of Duty Vanguard Zombies. They got a lot of backlash on day one just for that. So yeah, FromSoft don't want that. I don't want that. I don't think anyone on this planet in their right mind would want that to happen. If you don't like the Souls formula, that's perfectly fine. You don't need to play Elden Ring or any of the Souls games if you don't like it. But don't expect the formula to change in the new games just because you think it's bad or boring. Anyways, that about sums up all the dog shit takes on Elden Ring that I've noticed recently. Of course, you have your opinion, I have mine. I don't expect everyone to agree with me, but what I do expect of anyone who's made it this far into the video is to drop a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you're new, because most of you are not, and I have lots of content for Elden Ring planned, so yeah, do that. Anyways, I'm out. Can you believe that people said this looks like Dark Souls 3? How in the fuck does this remotely look like Dark Souls 3, bro? Dark Souls 3 looks like ass. I'm sorry, bro. Dark Souls 2 looks better. This shit looks good as fuck. God damn.